Woo! What's up? What's up? What's up? I know goddamn well I probably don't have anybody watching, but I meant to do this yesterday, but so many shows have popped up, and I was on so many people's panels, so you gotta excuse me. And what's up, everybody listening? Oh man, it's kind of funny because the last time I did a live stream, it was a classic. It was a goddamn classic. It's funny because if you didn't realize what happened, BGS actually cut it out on his Black Gnostic Speaks when I had a person I knew named Lynn. Lynn's mad at me now. But this is a PhD candidate, a person who has their bachelor's and master's, and thought they were smarter than, you know, everybody they want to cross. I think it's hilarious, really. I think it's interesting right now. Just love the fact that what made me think about speaking with Lynn, the women lately, is how much black women do not want to face the music and don't understand black men. And this is sad. This lets you know from the educated standpoint, fundamentally, they don't understand black men. They don't understand what black men go through. They go through this dogma of we're women and we oppressed. Since when? Since fucking when? When have you been oppressed? So who's oppressed you? If you're allowed to be more educated than your men, that's not a sign, sure sign of oppression. Lynn and women like her always accuse me of being hateful or having a disdain for black women. I don't. I just tell the truth. See, when you can actually pull up true evidence that was documented by academia, the intelligentsia, it's funny. Now you can hear the programming when you go back there being a little bit dismantled. Not actually, not a little, greatly dismantled. You walk in there with a pistol and you didn't see the guy with the M49 that fires 900 rounds per minute taking you down. You thought that you were going to push your weight and thought you were going to overpower the conversation, which I've sent her a copy and said, this is you. This is you. This is the reason why you're single. This is the reason why your relationships failed because of you. This is the number one reason. I can tell you what. And I'm one of those guys who has no hate, no malice, none of that shit towards black women. But I have to tell the truth. The reason why you are all single is because of you. And and if you actually saw pictures of her, she's a very lovely woman. But guess what? All of that attitude just drives you ugly. All that thinking that you can overtalk, you think you know it all, But when you get shut down with a man, y'all gonna say, "Oh, you're trying to dominate us." We're men. We're supposed to dominate over our environment, or die trying. When you try to tell me about black men's health and wellness, you're not a black man. That's like me telling you the health and wellness of your goddamn period. But that's cool. You know, I was on Art New Styles channel and people talking about, well, all we want to do was talk about black women. So what? That's not what we talk about. But yet, it's cool for somebody of another gender, excuse me, we're going to use it the proper, of another sex telling me the health and wellness of black men when you don't even know what the fucking stresses and the triggers of black men are. Hell, some of us die trying to please you. Some of us die trying to put the family on our backs. And you don't even give us any type of acknowledgement, any type of praise, any type of fucking solace for the sacrifices we make. But yet, if you get a black chick out there who says her ABCs correctly, oh, it's a Black History Month. We got to celebrate. This is the reason why Taraji P. Henson had to beg black men to come back. And black men said, fuck it. Fuck it. These are women who get these degrees. The higher you go in a degree, the lonelier you will be. That does not work for men. Because when men start to make themselves more prominent, more high valued, have a greater status, women are a byproduct. Okay? And what I try to tell Len is, first of all, let's compare black men to another set of men. Do you know some of the stresses we have is just our women alone? How much respect and reverence are we given by our women? And don't give me that typical shit, I love black men. No, you don't, because most of y'all try to overtalk that black man. Most of y'all try to undermine that black man. But you love black men. No, you only love us when we do your fucking bidding. You don't love us when we have a free thought contrary to you. You only love us when we're doing something that you benefit. You don't love us when we find ourselves on our own hero's journey, when we're on our own dedicated path. See, let's just face it, you don't know black men. Black men are so much of a fucking quagmire to you that you don't even, you're only guessing every time we interact with you. You do the complete opposite just to be contrary, just to be a fucking nag. And I'm looking at it like, even with Lynn, well, the reason why is because, I said, first and foremost, you already think in your mind that black men don't have enough attitude. When we looking at racism, how many of these fucking jobs that black men get denied for white men and black women and white women? I'll wait. See, I got to quote BGS for a minute. I hate really smart people when they say disingenuous shit. See, am I going to have to fucking have a class on how to research? Because Lord knows I'm going to have to. I've been here for 6 to 7 years. Did not lose one debate yet. The undefeated of the East, small fry. There's a reason, because I'm very careful of the material that I study. I'm very careful with the words that come out of my mouth. If I don't know it, I'm going to ask an expert in it. If I want to go look up some pharmacology, Dr. Dunbar, what it is. If I need to learn something from cultural studies, Dr. Tia Son Johnson, what it do. If I want to pick the brain of a philosopher, Green Gorilla, what it is, biochemistry, Nicole Ali. But yet, when it comes to law enforcement, everybody else gets interviewed, everybody else gets asked, except the motherfucker who's been in it for over a decade and a half. And it's crazy. It's crazy. You constantly get these chicks and some of these Negroes up on these panels, even mine, where everything you say is contrary to the truth, contrary to what's been discovered, contrary to what common sense dictates. Oh my God. Dude's car sound like a dirt bike. God damn. Tune ups. They do a fucking car good. But yet, I'm supposed to take what this chick says when I know that number one, it's historically inaccurate. And I gave her several books and several material items. But these chicks out here who I meet don't want to call me, even though Dr. Dunbar is my witness. It's not hard for your boy to get women. It is not hard. In the words of Colonel William Guile, too easy. The point is, the reason why I don't give a fuck is because a lot of you women want pets. You don't know what a real man is because number one, you weren't raised by any of them. Number two, you can't submit to any of them. But then you get upset when a man exerts his authority, his knowledge, his experience, his training, and because you can't debate it, your emotional ass says it's wrong. Excuse me for 1 minute, folks. I'm back, folks. You know what's really funny? Is that number one, when I hear these women say they want a good, intelligent, hardworking man, that means I want him to do all the work, none of the praise, give me all the money so I can sit on my fat ass. Oh yeah, salute to you know. Whoa! Salute to Dr. Dunbar. You know, salute to Bruce Almighty. Hey Bruce, hit him with a good one. Finish him off. Boom. The nose on the freezer. Damn. See what I get? Yep. Everybody got 25 push-ups. Health and wellness coming. Hurry up. See, you got to realize something, man.
They declare you anti-black when you speak about black women. Oh, you must hate us. Not as much as you hate your blackness. And I don't hate you at all. How about them apples? See, what happens here is that women don't like black women don't like intelligent black men. Sub Z, Petaway, Dr. Goodbar, aka Dr. Dunbar, Stark Pax, Juan G's, the enforcer Bruce Almighty, Namer. See, we got Gregory, Cortez, Little Rock, Corey, Sir Ayobadu, fellow Baltimorean Aqua Dragon, Stark Pax, CJ Rich, Damian Glass, Varus, 30. You might as well do 30. Yeah, do 30. Oh, man, happy birthday, man. Oh, shit. Gotta celebrate your birthday. Boom! One more time. Boom! Finish them all, baby. Boom! See, what's crazy is that I had to find out through research, trial and error. Black women don't like smart black men, especially those who are smarter than them. They want you to be the dumb brute, the nigga that they themselves want to control. Of course they hate him. Of course. Because Carter G was proud of something they refused to be. They refused to be proud of something that Carter G put on a pedestal. It's always a black man who's proud of their true blackness. How many times do you see us making an excuse to wear a wig? A blonde one at that. How many times do you see us make an excuse to lighten our skin? But yet, when you try to sit down and have an intelligent conversation about shit that you can pull out of a goddamn book, hell, we all got Google. They refuse to see you as an intellectual equal. They refuse to see you as an intelligent black man. They hate it. They despise it. That's why they go for idiots. See, the funniest part about it is women like Glenn, oh, I can't speak to you no more. You have a hatred of black women. No, you want somebody to cultivate your lie. This is the reason why I can find more of you and you can hardly find any of me. I go through more women than most people go through underwear and toilet paper. See, modern women, black women in particular, really hate it. And I'm not saying all, but the majority, the overwhelming majority, they always give an excuse of why there aren't any good men. See, when they talking about good men, they always talking about servitude. Never somebody who's on their square. Never somebody who's a leader. Never somebody who's a take charge kind of guy. No, 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 no. It's always somebody who could do something for them. Come back and get the food. It's always to the servitude of them. Well, if you give up your life, well, if you give up your money, well, if you put them in a house, well, if you marry them, if you fight their battles, if you defend them, but they can never tell you what the fuck you give them. Women want you to cook for them. No, why don't you cook? Why don't you do something that's traditionally feminine? Why don't you do it? But then you wonder why a lot of black men worth their salt say you ain't shit. It's not out of hatred, surely not. It's out of telling the goddamn truth. Salute to all the sisters who still got their culinary skills. Salute. We love you. Mwah. Women want to tell me working from home, oh, I've been working all day, but you're sitting on a goddamn couch. You're talking. How fucking hard is that? But you still want to be seen as an equal to a man who has to build a goddamn city, a state, and a country by hand, has to defend it with boots on ground. Just like you had Lynn the other day try to say, well, women take up arms in the military. Get the fuck out of here. It's still 88% men. And none of them bitches are joining combat. You want to try to lie to me in a profession where I was stayed for a decade? Fuck out of here. Disingenuous bullshit. So even if you had 100 females in a combat unit, which will never happen because females don't like it hard, they don't like it difficult. You really think them females are gonna fucking have a high success rate or a high casualty rate? I will wait in the chat. I will wait for that fucking answer right now. I've never seen a chick carry her own goddamn rucksack. Hey, they might be a select few, but I haven't seen it. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I haven't seen it. Even she who will not be named complained about having backup. Well, you walk around like you the baddest motherfucker on planet Earth. What you complaining about? Even when I drove 3 miles to come back you up, what's your excuse? Complain, complain, complain. But yet, you're not doing the heavy work. But yet, you're not doing anything worthwhile. But when we ask much of you, it's almost like, why? You're picking on me. But for men, it's okay, whatever, it's gotta be done. And what's really funny, what really gets funny is that you want to be in a partnership, meaning a partner is somebody who's equal. A partnership meaning that you're both equal. Same sandwiches. Something that's equal. See, marriage has never been about equality. Sorry. Never been about equality. It's never been about equality because a man sacrificed more than a little bit. He sacrificed being with more women. He sacrificed his money, his sweat, his life. What the fuck does he get in return? What I want one woman to come up here and tell me, what the fuck does that man get in return? Only one woman ever gave me the true answer. Only one. Bruce Almighty said, never made it out of basic training, but was trying to tell me where they're going to send her to drill sergeant school as an alternate. That's how that story sounded just to me. Exactly. Never heard if privates who got washed out or got injured in basic training go to drill sergeants. Yeah. I can see a lot of them becoming POWs to avoid being casualties of war. I can see a lot of them being killed before they even POWs. And that's just not even being a mean motherfucker. That's just being basic. But yet, I'm supposed to have this PhD candidate in philosophy tell me about women and men being equal. Where? You don't fucking serve in combat. You never did. You put women on the front line, it's usually a joke. And most of them who had to be in the front line was because the men already gave up their fucking lives. Go to Eritrea. Go have a conversation with them women who had to fight in front lines. They would not wish that shit on their enemies. Go to Vietnamese, where their women were shot dead in the streets or had to be killed or killed. Go ask them. When nobody gives you that womanly pass, and you're looked at as an enemy combatant, and they put a fucking hole between your fucking eyes. Get over there where those women would be suicide bombers. How many women who went to fucking Israel as a suicide bomber putting the pack on, pretending they were pregnant, and boom, sacrificed their lives for their crazy ass cause. It's always fun until the rabbit gets the gun. But I'm supposed to believe that these chicks understand men, let alone black men. Here it is. It's amazing when Namer says, hey, in Eritrea, a lot of the women who fought in the war of independence met their husbands on the goddamn battlefield. You chicks can't even meet a husband in college. That shows you how modern women and the modern world are fucking pathetic. Not all, not all, but too damn many. You can't even find in peacetime college a good man because you're so busy trying to prove that you don't need one. That women in East Africa were fighting for independence along with the men and met their husbands there. What the fuck does that tell you? What the incredible fuck does that tell you? It's almost laughable. It's laughable. It's laughable, people. Only blow up they have is their butts and boobs or rap. Won't blow up the bomb though. Plenty of them saw their sons and daughters off to them center. Exactly. Of course they up there in wheelchairs because they got that fix it flat in their asses. They're pathetic. They think that all they need to do is shape their body parts, but they won't shape their fucking personalities or attitudes. They're pathetic. Fucking pathetic. But then get mad at us because we told them so. Free Chauvin. Hey, enforcer, get that motherfucker the fuck out of here. Get that motherfucker the fuck out of here. That free Chauvin shit. The fuck out of here. Get that nigga the spine buster real quick. Give him one of these. The fuck out of here, some free shit. Fuck out of here. Gonna put some bullshit up there like that. It's crazy, right? You can't sit down with the ratchets or the intellectual level women. And we got dudes saying, well, we need to we need to stop talking about the women. Yeah, black men need to mobilize and come together. And this is the reason why channels like mine are very important. Know your allies. If they're not for the betterment and the sacrifices of their men, get away from them. Here it is. I'm supposed to. We always talk about black men being superior because they're bigger and stronger, and more logical and smarter, and build society. Shall we carry on? Very few of you are great leaders. Very few. I try to have a nice conversation with an intellectual lady. She gets mad because somebody told her some stuff. Well, I give you that with testosterone. So if you want to talk about why men die early, because boys do crazy shit thanks to testosterone. Women don't take the risk boys do, or men do. There are men who have to sacrifice their lives to feed their families. Women are not going to make the sacrifices men willingly make. That's just simply put. But when you give somebody the factoids, look, do any other man in the country have to deal with the level of racism black men get? Not even black women deal with the fucking level, and they know they don't. So look at the level. Look at the level of education that we're denied as black men. But you want to talk about why we aren't making it? Because there is no push for you. There's no push for a black boy. He's supposed to get a job. You're not supposed to cultivate him into being an intellectual. You're not supposed to push him past high school if he ain't looking cute like the niggas that left you. You ain't got shit to deal with him. But at the same time, you tell your daughters, get your education, you don't need a man. But you want that boy to work so you can sit on your ass. See, I noticed this. A lot of you chicks out there who have daughters, you don't give a fuck because you're going to teach your daughter how to manipulate a man. But you'll never teach your sons how to manipulate the system like you tell your daughters. Tell you the truth, a lot of you, when your sons have children, you're gonna be in the corners of those women who are giving those boys hell. Did you see? Hey Charles, did you see the video of the black girl who's calling out women because dudes ain't stepping up to them anymore to holler? Excuse me, to holler anymore? Yep, sure have. Tells you how pathetic they are now. I like it. Avoid them. Avoid them. If you're not getting what you want, Kick over the table and leave. A lot of men out there suckered into relationships thinking this is going to be the best, but if I leave her, I ain't going to get no woman anymore. Huh. They caused the mess. Now they need to clean it up. They need to clean it up. We don't. We need to come together with our. No, we don't. Because when we tried, you threw coffee and wine and all kinds of spritzers in our face. Now, we decided to piss on the floor and let you clean up the mess. You caused this drift. A lot of y'all loved it when black men were getting the fucking axe. When 1.4 million jobs are gone, now you got to crawl back. Now you're trying to go to Kevin Samuels to get a cheat code. Now you got Taraji P begging. Now you got Carrie Hilson begging. You're the only motherfuckers that can have some of the finest women in the world begging. Nobody else wants you. There ain't no flock of Hispanic, Asian, or white men who want you. Seriously. A lot of you are finding that out the hard way. And just so happens you do get to sleep with a white guy. He ain't a top tier guy. He's some little cheddar Bob wannabe motherfucker. Some lowbrow Chad who got a black woman off his list. Oh, yes, the tables have turned, Charlie Fair. Mm-hmm. You're right, Damon. Keep that same fucking energy. See, over here, we talk about solutions. I don't care if black men say, hey, so you change your attitudes, we don't even want to talk at the table. We too busy forming it up like Voltron, making solutions for us and the boys underneath us. We should treat them the way they treated us, as a different fucking class. Guess what? Let them find a simp. And you know what the worst part about it? Simps they actually get, they're not even happy with them. Keep that fucking energy, please. I beg of you. All your education, all your little advancements, and you're still lonely. You're still failure as women. Well, I make this much money. You hate black women. No. I hate being told by somebody who doesn't have the same intellectual prowess what to do. Don't tell me no politically correct bullshit. Oh, because they're men and they represent patriarchy, that's how we're suppressed. Get the fuck out of here. You can't even give me a real fucking answer. This is the reason why a lot of you probably got more bodies than most of the men. Oh, the men just want to have babies and leave us. Stop that bullshit. Y'all are the ones who control sex. Y'all think sex is going to be used as a weapon to control and subjugate your men. When men said, guess what? You made pussy as valuable as a goddamn comic book. You got chicks out here talking about after they break up. After they break up, you should still pay her. But man, motherfucker, I would have repossessed everything. Get out. Well, no. You think, number one, a boss is somebody who controls reality for everybody around him. You break up with me, benefits gone. The next second. See, some of the biggest simps out there, niggas with money. Stop making excuses for niggas like Bol Bol and James Harden. You don't reward no trashy bitches. Disgusting.
I'm back. You know, I don't I don't like to produce no oh we're hating black women thing. No, 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 no. Dr. Falkenstein, PhD motherfucker, does not hate black women. Now, he will challenge the stupidity that's being said by them, just like he will challenge the stupidity said by a black man. Just as easy. I am no respecter of persons. Y'all can go. Let me ask you something, Bruce, Damon, Zachariah, Cortez, Snowman, anybody here. Do I treat men and women different on my panel? Do I treat them any differently? Do I take on all comers who want to debate or have a conversation? Because last time I checked, I treat them the same, right? The one thing people may respect about me, I may not get Kevin Samuels numbers, I may not get Angry Man, O'Shea, BGS numbers, but the people who've been rocking with me this fucking year know that I'm a fair guy. It's like Bruce Almighty said, who's next? If you say something that's profound as a woman, I give you credit. If you say something profound as a man, I give you credit. But if you say some dumb shit, you already know. You got to be the Highlander out that joint. So it's amazing how I'm always supposed to hold black men accountable, but the women's supposed to be scot free. We're supposed to be the pets instead of the drivers. If you want me to be the leader, that means I'm going to have to make some hard decisions for the totality of the team. Sorry. I got to think about the entire group, not just you. Not some damn chick's singular point of view. I don't care. Anybody know me? I had disagreements with BGS, disagreements with O'Shea, disagreements with Angry Man, disagreements with Art. As a leader, you're going to disagree with some of your favorites. But you got to stand firm on your goddamn square. Well, yes, that is true. I do cuss you out fair. They're dumb or smart. But see, we got away from this one word. It's called integrity. It's called doing the right thing when nobody's fucking looking. It's called being a man of arms, a man of character, a woman of substance, a woman of refuge. We got away with that because we want to be politically correct. I ain't got no hatred for nobody gay. I ain't got no hatred for nobody lesbian, nobody bisexual. But you don't have to fucking force me to like or indulge in what you believe. You don't have the right to influence children. Let children be children. I don't care if a child grows up to be gay, straight, bisexual, pansexual, whatever. Let that child be a child. You have no right to influence children except to be great. That's the only right you have them to be influenced. I'm sorry, I'm standing on my fucking square. See, a leader leads from the front. A supervisor leads from the back. Go do this. Go do that. Well, you should be the one still out there. Even as a supervisor, never be afraid to make a goddamn arrest. Never be afraid if your officers are busy on some serious shit. Maybe you might have to take a report. I'm not saying you got to do it once in a while. Yes, you should delegate, but lead from the fucking front. And sometimes you got to do it to show motherfuckers how it's done. If I'm out here, you damn sure better be whooping your own ass out here. See, I have officers who got more time on than me who respect my opinion and ask for my advice. Because I've been taught by good damn men and women. Oh, I'm sorry. He actually gives credit to women. Yes, I do. I've been taught by good damn men and women. Who've been police for decades. The same thing in life. You get a lot of these people out here who can't even teach you how to be a cordial man, a cordial woman, people of character, substance, integrity, honor. Very few people want to talk about that shit. What makes it ridiculous is that all these women with all their education, nobody ever went to a class on how to be a wife, how to be submissive, how to be cooperative, how to be feminine, how to be fit, how to be friendly. You'll spend $10,000 on some communication bullshit degree, but you can't spend enough money on how to be a fucking wife. Hell, even for some of the guys out there, can't even spend money to be a husband. Oh my God. Another victim of porch braids. Jesus Christ. Gotta have a conversation where you're yelling at people. You know, once upon a time when people had cell phones, you couldn't hear their conversations. I miss that. Can't cook. You got men out here who can't be husbands, can't change a tire, can't seal a pipe, can't spackle a wall. Don't even cut their own grass. See, we got away from actually what good are you when the chips are down? See, a true character of a man and a woman is not when you're doing great, it's when you face adversity. Oh my God, he's talking about adversity. He's talking about tough stuff. I don't get it. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. When Robert F. Smith, hallowed be thy name, bought 400 men their freedom papers at Morehouse, I didn't see 400 women trying to find those great men who were debt free, educated. There ain't no educated men. You telling me you couldn't find 400 women or 400 young ladies to go with those guys? Well, the only men available are the men who stay out there. No, just say you attracted to low lives and street niggas and then be done with it. Yeah, he did the same for Spelman. You telling me none of them Spelmanites couldn't go to those Morehouse men and restart the fucking black middle class? You telling me that? That's why I keep telling y'all this mating and dating shit is a joke. I'll tell you one thing. Not one fucking mother I ever found in a long, long time have teach their daughters how to get a man. Not in a long time. I haven't seen these women teach their daughters on how to get a man, how to get a husband. Have you? I don't even. That's the reason why I said face facts. You don't even know black men. You think we're supposed to shut up and be silent, but when we speak, it's always negative. Think about that. How many of these young ladies out here are prepared to be wives? You're prepared to be contrary to your men. You're prepared to be contrary. You're prepared to be in opposition. But being a wife, disgusting. Disgusting. And I'm gonna tell you this one, man. You can always judge the tree by the fruit it bears. A lot of you motherfuckers out there, I feel sorry for your sons. Hell, I feel sorry for mine. They want they want the dudes to go cook something. Get the fuck out of here. I had a chick tell me that, oh, I've been working, you should make me lunch. Bitch, please. The fuck you offer me? No. No, why don't you make lunch? I'm too busy planning for a goddamn future. You make lunch. See, I don't know about you fellas, but I'm too busy to do some household shit. I'm too busy for this shit, man. Goddamn, some goddamn fucking trivial shit. We dealing with women who are too damn big, making excuses for the obese one. Well, my father, he was in shape, but he died. Yeah, you died of a freak heart attack. But you're trying to say women who are overweight gonna live longer? Fuck no. There's a lot of women who don't even make it past 50 who are overweight with bad heart disease. But then talk about talk about Lizzo. Well, guess what? The fat man can make some money, and he could buy something that Lizzo can't. Is a mate. Nobody's checking for no goddamn Lizzo. And I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of dudes want to fuck these fat bitches because guess what? They don't want to challenge. They don't want to have to compete against another man for no pussy. That's it. That's all. A lot of these dudes who fuck these fat bitches have low self-esteem. I've witnessed it. I want to get this chick. And when you reward these chicks for their fucked up behavior and their fucked up shape, yes, giving them dick is a reward to them. Instead of making them lose the fucking shit. You wonder why you don't get respected. Talking about, oh, I don't like anything skinny. Only reason you don't like anything skinny is because a lot of you have been affected by your goddamn fat ass mothers. Gotta love dirt bikes. What's the fucking point? Who the fuck wants to see a chick when she's naked and her thighs look like chunky fucking peanut butter? What delusional shit? What delusional shit do you think Lizzo could get fucking Captain America? Think about it. Here's another delusion. If a man of some type of means, we're not even saying high value man, a man of means is dating a chick who's 5'2" and 270 pounds, what type of delusion does he have? That's sickness. That is sick. Garbage men of the dating world. I'm here to help you fix that narrative. Just say no to facts. Just say no to disrespectful women. Well, this is how they. No. If you could fix your fucking attitude for that white man on the job, then you could fix your fucking attitude for a black man at the house. And then get mad with me because as soon as a black man say they want a standard, he's supposed to accept all you fat chicks. I'm at the goddamn rooftop party and this chick wanted to say, hey, my friend likes you. You don't deal with big girls? No. The fuck you think a guy in some half decent shape is gonna mess with a? Do I look like I'm gonna fuck with a flat chick? Why would I? The fuck? Planet Fitness is $10 to $20, but you bitches will buy some red bottoms. You'll buy how much is a Michael Kors bag? But you can't spend none of that shit on a personal trainer, meal prepping. You're right, Damon. Their fucking weight is just as big as their ego. Terrible. But here's the catch-22. Those are the same bitches that say they don't want to deal with no fat guys, but they're morbidly obese. Hell, even when I go into the house, not only am I going to clean up, but I'm going to start my workout. That's what's up, Snowman. Everybody knows me. I'm going to be the motherfucker. If Kevin Samuels is the first motherfucker in the manosphere to get 1 million subscribers, I'm going to be the first motherfucker in the manosphere to make black men live longer. Get your body right. Somebody put this in the goddamn chat while I say it. Get your body right. Get your mind right. Get your soul right. Get your emotions right. Get your money right. And everything will be all right. Woo! goddamn shame. It's gonna be a goddamn shame when black men are gonna start being in better shape than their damn women. Vastly different. Go get your body checked out from testosterone, from cholesterol, from the cardio, from the neurological, from the skeletal, the muscular, even STDs if necessary. Go get your mental health. Go talk to a mental health specialist, a male one at that. Go get your soul right. You need to have a very good conversation with you and the Lord, or whatever God you serve, or the energy, or essence. You should be able to take a little bit of a person giving you the honest truth. Excuse me. I'm tired of black men selling themselves short for everybody else. Fuck all that. You come first. Everybody else comes a damn second. But what about my kids, Officer Faulkner? I'm going to answer you this one. What about your kids? What good are you going to do your kids being dead or in a mental hospital or in dialysis? What good are you going to do? See, this is the manosphere shit nobody else speaks of. Where else in the manosphere do you hear this shit? I don't give a fuck if people are mad at Kevin. I don't give a fuck if people are mad at Angry Man. I don't give a fuck. Men are out there hurting. I don't give a fuck if people are mad at BGS. For what? Men are out there hurting. There's a lot of good men who need to hear this shit. As much money you want to put into fucking things, invest in yourself. Invest in your body. Your body's your number one money maker. If that shit falls, how you gonna make money? Yeah, people talk about, well, we talk about the women. Yes, because sometimes you got to tell brothers, we all we got. We all we got. If nobody gonna say it, I give a fuck about you. We all we got. Before we can even join up, we need to make sure number one is okay. We need to have long conversations with each other and ourselves and get our health checked. A lot of women will leave you when you're not on top. This is the shit people in the manosphere don't want to talk about. Too far, too long. How the fuck can we take over the community if we're dying too damn early? I will leave you with this. Black women, black men no longer owe you a damn thing. But I will say this for you. If you want us to come back, you're going to have to fix you. Your attitude is unbecoming. Your weight is disgusting. Your support is despicable. I have no problem talking about with black men because black men have their own shit too. Yes, we do. But at least we talk about it. At least we make an effort to fix it. You, my ladies, I'm speaking to the general public of you. Of course, we have some exceptional women out there, but the majority of you, before you can come to black men and say that we love you and we want you back, you need to fix what you got. Because over here, we're too busy fixing us. If you can't do that, so be it. We'll take our talent somewhere else to South Beach, where it's nothing but sunny days and beautiful women. Woo! And we out.